Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub with some latest updates from Canadian government for international students. In this video, I'm going to answer your frequently asked questions. So get ready to learn more about studies in Canada under coronavirus situation. Well, guys, the Canadian government has carried out special measures affecting immigration and foreign studies during the coronavirus pandemic. In an effort to contain the spread of the novel coronavirus, Canada introduced travel restrictions and temporary changes to immigration policy. However, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) remains committed to serving the needs of international students and other temporary and permanent residents. So, the following is a summary of important developments related to international students and immigration during the current coronavirus pandemic. The summary was compiled by the Canadian Bureau of International Education, Universities Canada, and Colleges and Institutes Canada. Now, there are some questions which students have in their mind generally, and they're going to be the answers. The first question is, I have a study permit or work permit that will expire in the coming weeks and I am unable to obtain a new passport or access required documents. Will I be given extension? The answer is yes. International students in Canada should apply online to renew their permit in order to trigger implied status. Implied status means your document has expired, but you have actually applied for that. So definitely they are going to give you this implied status and you can stay there even after your passport or your visa is expired. This would allow the students to continue studying or working in Canada while their application is being processed. There's another common question, will my study permit take longer to be processed? With all the service interruptions and disruptions in place due to COVID-19, IRCC will still process study permit applications, but yes, there may be some processing delays and that can be possible. Next, I have had my May acceptance deferred to September. Now see, you got admission in May intake and that has been deferred to September. Will I need a new letter of acceptance? So the answer is very simple. If you are in Canada at the time of deferral, you must begin your studies within 150 days from the date of deferral. Understand? Within 150 days, around 4 months, that is for one semester or the following semester, whichever comes first. So if the semester starts first or 150 days, you've got to do it all in this time period. If you had applied for May intake and it has been deferred to September, then this is the case if you are in Canada. Alright, there's another common question and situation. I have a study permit or have been approved for one and will start online courses in summer or fall 2020. Will this affect my future post-graduation work permit eligibility? Absolutely not. You may begin your classes while outside Canada and complete up to 50% of your program outside Canada. In this case, you will remain eligible for the PGWP post-graduation work permit and you will not have any time deduction from the length of your future PGWP up to December 31, 2020. See that? So they are trying to accommodate the students. Okay, the next common situation is if I start my studies online from abroad without an approved study permit. This is very, very important. Without an approved study permit, if you start your studies online, now the question is, will this time be included towards a future post-graduation work permit application? Absolutely not. Because without study permit, right? I mean, whatever you study, that is useless. So no time spent studying online from abroad without a valid study permit or approval will not count towards your eligibility for post-graduation work permit. Next, there is a common question: can I work full-time if my semester is suspended? A suspended semester is not considered a scheduled break. Now, what is a scheduled break? Like summer break, winter break. These breaks are the scheduled breaks, but suspension of semester due to coronavirus COVID-19 is not considered a scheduled break. Therefore, you will only be able to work the same number of authorized hours, like 20 hours per week, 25 hours per week, and all that, detailed on your study permit. They have given the details of that on your study permit, that you can work for 20 hours a week, and so you have to follow that. And if you need further assistance with the temporary work permit application process, you can contact this email ID. I've written this email ID. This is official email ID. For any queries or any questions, you can contact them directly. Okay guys, so this was the latest update from IRCC for international students, and I thought it's gonna be important for you. And by the way, this update is about a summary of IRCC policy updates concerning international students during the coronavirus pandemic. All the best guys. Thank you very much. I truly wish you a Canadian lifestyle. I wish you Canadian study visa, work permit, and finally Canadian immigration. All the best. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.